Hello, my name is Evan, and welcome to Economics 101, your number one source for everything economics. I took a week off on making videos. We had winter break, so I wasn't working this past week, so I took some time off, and I wanted to kind of improve on my video. So got a couple different things and trying out some new things. You can see we got a new background, and kind of just want to see how those, a couple of additions will work out as far as the video making process. Still don't have the lighting right. I thought I might have been able to get the lighting down, but I can just see right now that we still got some improvements and some work to do on the lighting. But I wanted to make a video. I'm gonna be making a couple videos this week, kind of try to catch up. I see kind of my goal now is basically 5 videos a week. Currently, I think I have 20, close to 20 already made. So you can see the progression. At least I can see the progression, and we're just going to continue to move and get better at doing this, so I can be able to provide you with as much valuable information as far as the economy goes. So I want to get into the video, my first video for the day, which basically is just going to kind of be a recap and a overall view of where we are within the economy right now. Some of the things that I talk about are going to be a little repetitive because they are the main focus within our economy. So just to kind of touch where we are with things right now, inflation. Of course, inflation is going to be a big topic that I talk about on every video, well, in the majority of my videos, but just kind of where we are with inflation right now. Basically, inflation is rising. It's been rising been going up steadily over the last couple of months. I think we're a little bit above 2.6 as far as the rate of inflation goes. We're gonna probably see in the course of 2025 inflation to continuously going up. In my past videos, we talk a lot about what exactly inflation is, and of course, I'm gonna continue to beat this subject over the head with what exactly is inflation, and that's the increase in the money supply, and as a result, price increases. Different from tariffs, but tariffs and the tariffs that we have in place right now, we probably, more than likely, we will expect or we'll see an increase in prices due to tariffs. Now we're gonna see, and that's another thing we need to talk about, is because we're gonna see price increases coming from a lot of different places. Number one, inflation. Number two, tariffs. And something that I've noticed over the past couple of days is the price in gas. I don't have crude oil numbers right at the moment, but I'll get them and see exactly how much crude oil has increased, and as a result, gas prices increase. So if gas prices, well, I've noticed gas prices increasing, and I'll probably make a video on it later on this week, but that's another, you got to understand, if gas prices go up, pretty much all prices go up, because we got to think about transportation costs. So we'll get into the prices going up as far as gas goes in a later video. But as far as inflation, we're going to continue to see inflation increase steadily throughout 2025. As far as prices go, what's coming is pretty much not good. We're going to have price increases throughout 2025, but as far as how much we're gonna see, we're just gonna kind of have to continue to cover it. You stay tuned, and I will make sure that I will provide the information as far as what increases in prices we see on a month to month, as well as throughout the entire 2025. So inflation, economy growing. So all the numbers in the reports are showing that, as far as GDP goes, our economy is growing. But there's a tale of two sides. You got one side that is saying the economy is growing, while another side is saying that, or while the other side is struggling. So for the most part, our economy has two different stories. You got a group of people, a small group of people who pretty much could have assets and are able to grow these assets increase these assets. So they're having a wonderful time here. However, those people who don't have assets, who receive the majority of their income from the work that they do, those people are struggling right now. So the majority of people are hurting right now. We got increases across the board in food, insurance. Like I said, gas is price increasing. So we're going to talk about, as far as with your home, the cost of home ownership, the insurance cost of home ownership, the property tax increases in home ownership. So those are a lot of the things that we're going to cover in later videos. But just to kind of recap on where we are right now with those kind of things, the economy is, what the numbers are saying, is going up, but people on Main Street, average everyday people, are hurting. They are not seeing the prosperity that a different group is seeing. So that's something that we're gonna talk about and touch on a little bit more. Where are we at with the tariffs? Pretty much we're at the same place with the tariffs. Trump issued the tariffs on, we got Mexico, Canada, China. The people that hit back were China. China actually put the tariffs on goods coming in from the United States. So there were retaliation tariffs. We talked about who's going to really feel the most from the tariffs, and that's the consumer, because tariffs are an indirect tax. Whenever you have an indirect tax, the tax gets passed on to the consumers, and who are the consumers? Us, average everyday people. So we're the ones who are going to feel the tariffs. However, the tariffs do look like they are working as far as the standpoint of, from the standpoint of getting more security at the borders. That's one of the big things with Mexico. That's one of the big things with Canada. And it looks like they're falling in line and are getting their borders more secure. Unemployment. Unemployment is a tricky one, because the unemployment numbers tell us that we are doing extremely well as far as employment goes. Our unemployment is right at about 4%. I get the exact number on it, but the unemployment numbers, because of the revisions that will be made and have been made, those unemployment numbers, I don't think, tell the entire truth. You have to go a lot deeper into the unemployment numbers to really get an accurate understanding of what they are. And I'm going to have a whole series on the unemployment numbers, because the revisions, like in 2024, when they came back for the entire year of 2024, you had a revision of almost 1 million people as far as the unemployment goes. So they had to revise and say it was 1 million people, almost 1 million people less working than was originally reported. So those revisions, I think you have to go into great detail into understanding those unemployment numbers, because if you just look at that surface level figure, it doesn't tell the whole truth. And you can see, if you look in your everyday environment, you can see how many people are being laid off. You can see how hard it is for people to get jobs right now. However, our unemployment numbers tell a different story. So again, in later videos, we're going to talk a little bit more about unemployment, but I wanted to cover, just kind of recap and cover where we are right now as I start to pick up and start making videos again. So please like, share, and subscribe. Please stay tuned for more videos to come, and thank you.